And welcome to the show. Great to be with you. Thanks for stopping by today. Glad you could. We're glad to be with you. And we're off to a new week. Hope you had a good weekend and good start to your week now. And Dominique Ostrander will be along. We have a lot going on, as always. The theme today is going to be eye health. And found an unusual story trending, as fate would have it, on this very topic. It is so strange. I'll explain. And, of course, given the nature of this audience, it's a big audience, I am sure that there are more than a few people with eye health issues. Everything from glaucoma, you name it. And losing your eyesight or failing eyesight, talk about destroying quality of life, my goodness. Or hearing, not being able to hear. But losing your hearing is one thing. Losing your eyesight, I think, is a totally different matter. Not being able to see. I remember as a boy in grade school, the nuns would, every once in a while, they would have this man come in who was blind, and he had his seeing eye dog with him. And it was a German Shepherd, never forget it. And they would bring him in, and he would read to us from his book or books. And he was Braille, and he would teach us Braille, and he was a wonderful storyteller. And I remember, I can just see myself sitting there and him walking in with his dog. We were captivated by him. And he had an interesting way of connecting, talking to kids, you know. He was telling us, and he would read, tell us stories. And you sit there and you just accepted him. I mean, it was, you weren't thinking, well, I wonder what it'd be like not to have your eye. We were just so caught by his presence. That was my first experience with somebody that had lost their eyesight, that was blind. We were just little kids, grade school. And he was the nicest man, always smiling. And they wouldn't bring him in a lot, maybe once a year, every year, for the different classes. My Catholic school was grades 1 through 8. And it was their way of teaching us about, in this life, there are challenges. And I don't have a recollection of what the nuns would say. I don't think they said too much about that.
My daughter Braille is a second language in her school for college credit. So is sign language.
Wow. Yeah, it's another language. So you can either take statistics, a language, or I guess Braille. It is another language. So we're going to talk about eyesight today, eye health. And the story that's trending on CBSnews.com, there's apparently a rare form of eye cancer that's now being detected in 2 groups in 2 different states. Researchers, according to CBS, want to know what may be causing a rare cancer in people living in North Carolina, Huntsville, and Auburn, Alabama. This particular form of cancer, it's called ocular melanoma. It's very rare form of cancer. It's found in 6 out of every 1 million people. Think about that. 6 out of every million. But recently, they've identified it in a group of 18 patients in Huntsville, North Carolina. And then there's a second group in Auburn, Alabama. And they said in the articles, quote, some of whom were friends, who attended Auburn University together, close quote. And they tell the story of Julie Green. She was diagnosed first. She was 27 at the time. And she saw these odd flashes of light. She would detect them, right? And subsequently, 2 of her friends from Auburn University were diagnosed with the same form of rare cancer, 6 out of every million. The odds of that happening are so remote. This is strange. The doctor said, told her, and she was quoting the doctor, there's a mass there, there's something there, I don't know what it is, but it looks like it could be, a tumor, Julie Green said. It's like you had the breath knocked out of you, close quote. In 2001, she had a friend in college. Her name was Allison Allred. She was 31 years of age at the time. And she said, I was just seeing some mild flashes of light for, say, 7 to 10 days, close quote. Allred reported. A doctor told her she had a detached retina. But then he said, well, it's detached because there's a 10 millimeter melanoma sitting on it. Close quote. Both of those women had to have an eye removed. Then their friend, Ashley McCrae, noticed black spots on the iris of her eye. And unbelievably, she had the same rare of cancer, this ocular melanoma. And her name was McCrae, Ashley McCrae. And Ashley said, quote, what's crazy is literally standing there, I was like, well, I know 2 people who've had this cancer, close quote. Be mindful. It happens statistically 6 out of every million. Now you got 3 people that know one another that went to school together, and they all 3 have it. Wow. Strange enough, the doctor treating one of the patients, Dr. Marlana Orloff, said, most people don't know anyone with this disease. We said, okay, these girls were in this location. They were all definitely diagnosed with this very rare cancer. What's going on? Dr. Orloff and some of her colleagues, they report, are now looking into this. And they're trying to figure out, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Environmental. What was it with those 3 young women going to college at the same time, living in the same place in Auburn, Alabama? What could be going on there? Strange. It's got to be environmental. The odds of that happening, they're so remote. No. They'll look into it. I'm going to track this. We'll see what comes up in the future. Well, what about dark chocolate? Moving to a lighter note on it all. What does that have to do with your eyes?
I'm Joy McCarthy, holistic nutritionist, and I expect more from my multivitamin. I've researched many vitamins, and what's truly different about Every Woman's One Daily from New Chapter is that it's fermented with probiotics and whole foods and gentle even on an empty stomach. Every Woman's One Daily helps you feel good every day. giving you immune, energy, and stress support, and nutrients for bone and heart health. You will notice a difference. Every Woman's One Daily recently won the Best Multivitamin Award, and I love that it's non-GMO project verified. Discover the wisdom of nature with New Chapter.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio. 1.3 million Americans are blind. That's less than 20 out of every 200. 2.9 million Americans have low vision. And $145 billion is the estimated annual cost associated with blindness. I got these numbers from the National Eye Institute. That's an NIH government agency. And we're going to be talking about eye health today. So I'll find more interesting things to share with you. I find this story about these women, these three women that know one another, went to college together, all end up with this rare form of eye cancer, ocular melanoma. And the odds of getting ocular melanoma are 6 out of 1 million. 6 in 1 million come up with that disease. And these women the two had to have their eye removed. The odds of that happening, I don't even know how you calculate that. I guess a statistician would be able to calculate it, but there must be some environmental explanation. And I'm wondering if they're going to follow up and really try to find out what's going on there. I mean, these are young. One woman was 27, one was 31. Can you imagine? Here's how to connect with the show.
You can reach us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. Dr. Garko's personal email is drgarko@letstalknutrition.com. Follow us on Facebook at Let's Talk Nutrition, one word. On Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition. And subscribe to our YouTube channel where everything is closed captioned and archived. And don't forget, we do have an app where you can watch the show live and listen to the archives on the LTN app. There's 3 buttons. Download it from either your Google store or your iTunes store. And the 3 buttons are archived. And there's a deal on there. Matter of fact, me and one of our guys from tech are going to work on the deal today.
Good.
So he just texted me about that. So good times.
Now, in reading and preparing for this today, this show, this theme, what I discovered is that, and I was not aware of this, I admit, and that's why we do the show. We're all here to learn, including me, that there's been this sort of linear increase in the in vision problems over the past several years, many of which involve vision loss or blindness. And they're on the rise in the United States. This is according to a report that was published a couple or 3 years ago. The most dramatic rise is in diabetic retinopathy. Diabetic retinopathy involves damage to the blood vessels in the retina, which can lead to blindness. In the past 12 years, it has risen at an alarming rate at 89%. Of course, as the title of the disease, the name of the disease would suggest, it has something to do with diabetes. Well, what's interesting is that the obesity epidemic is an epidemic, and so is diabetes, and they go together. Obesity is usually often accompanied by diabetes. And one expert says that we suspect it is largely due to the spike in diabetes, diabetic retinopathy, and the diabetes epidemic we are facing as a country, as well as an increase in Hispanic and African American populations, which tend to have higher rates of diabetes, close quote. Another related vision problem that's been on the rise is macular degeneration, and it is up substantially to 25% increase. The macula is part of the eye that provides the acuity, the sharpness, the central vision. And more than 2 million aged 50 and older now suffer from macular degeneration. The report is entitled Vision Problems in the U.S., and it was released by the Prevent Blindness America and the National Eye Institute. The report is a few years old, 3 or 4 years old, but nevertheless, it's relevant now. In fact, it's probably even more relevant. So diet and lifestyle, those aren't genetic. that increase is not accounted for or otherwise not explained by genetics. It's explained by diet and lifestyle. You don't have that kind of increase, 89% increase.
Do you wear sunglasses all the time?
Yes.
Does that help?
Yes. You have to wear them. Absolutely. In Florida, definitely. We can talk about that. Dominique Ostrander is my guest today. That might come up. And I invested a lot of money in my sunglasses. Not off a rack for $1.50. You'd be better off to just put your hands over your eyes. I'm serious.
Those little monkeys.
Exactly. I'm serious. That's not worth it, man. Absolutely. And I see people at the beach
without sunglasses.
Without sunglasses. No.
I can't drive in a car or ride my motorcycle without sunglasses.
Absolutely, man. Keep your vision in sight. Take care of your eyes. That means focus on your diet and lifestyle for sure. We'll get into it today.
The perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering. You're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace for healthy sleep naturally.
Coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. We're coast to coast and we're global, and there's always a way to connect with this show. Call in, Facebook, our website. You can, everything's on demand. The videos, most are libraried on YouTube, but a few are on our homepage, and there's a link that'll escort you to YouTube, but all the audio files are on letstalknutrition.com page under show schedule. My articles are there. We don't charge you to go to the website. And so there's all kind. Send me an email, Dr. Garko at letstalknutrition.com, Garko is how you spell my last name, all lowercase, Dr. Garko at letstalknutrition.com. And just to remind you that this week, on May the 4th, we're going to have, it's just Friday, we're going to celebrate the 13th anniversary of Let's Talk Nutrition here at iHeartMedia in the Golden Diamond Source Performance Theater. And I don't know what number, how many so far we should be.
I think we got less than 10 left.
Okay.
Less than 10 seats, so that's whoo.
You gotta call the show during the show. Call to make your reservation. Call during the show and make your reservation. Talk to Stephen, and he will. Once you call and give him your name and whatnot, you're confirmed. So we're looking forward to it. We're gonna have 6 guests here. The audience is gonna have them. We're gonna be able to have the audience stand up, go to a mic, and ask questions, and we're gonna have it. And we have prizes and giveaways during commercial breaks. We'll be raffling off. You name it. We're going to raffle off Gary's new car.
It's a go-kart. It's a shopping cart. I got it from Aldi. It was only 25 cents.
Yeah. Well, it's better than what you had. He was driving around in a vehicle. I told him, I said, you're scaring people with that vehicle, man. It looked like something out of one of those movies where, these futuristic movies where these gangs are riding through the desert, and I said, this car is scary looking. So he got a civilized looking vehicle now. And all kidding aside, So we're excited about it. We wanted to show our appreciation to you, and if we could, we'd do this all across the country. But the show originates out of Tampa. I live in Tampa, so but it's a metaphor to show our appreciation for everybody who has helped with this show, the audience. We're grateful. So I'm looking forward to it. Just call 877-897-8255. Been reporting on eye health today because that's the theme of the show today. And this story I can't believe it. 3 women going to college, know one another, go to college together, end up with the same form of eye cancer that happens 6 out of 1 million people. How could that be? It has to be environmental. Has to be. I mean, that's my hypothesis. I don't know if anybody's looking into it, studying it. I don't know. I would be curious if I had, if I was doing that for a living. Somebody in the government, somebody has to be looking into that. That cannot be a coincidence. So Dominic Ostrander is the guest today from Jar of Formulas, educated for Jar of Formulas for many years, and a regular guest on Let's Talk Nutrition. We always like having her on. Dominique, welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you.
Thank you very much. Good morning. How is everybody?
We're all good. We're excited about our anniversary. I don't know are you going to be able to make it or no?
I'm doing my best.
You're not sure yet. Okay. Well, we have you down.
Yes, exactly.
We have you down.
Okay, yes.
And I know they got some other things going on, personal things. So, but if you can, that would be wonderful. If you can, I understand. But I could not
well,
put
I'm going to do my best. But Jara was going to be giving a gift bag for you to raffle off to that lucky listener. So
outstanding. Thank you very much for doing that.
Yes, of course.
We appreciate
we
appreciate it, and we appreciate Jar of Formulas. You wanted to talk about eye health today. What was on your mind? I mean, what inspired that theme?
Well, we were just in Austin, Texas this past weekend for ACOG, which is the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists. And so, funny, where you wouldn't normally think that would be something that would have occurred to me. But prior to that, I was in, oh my gosh, what part of Florida was I in? I travel so much, I don't know, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Maybe I need a memory supplement. But in any case,
well, you have a good one called Neuro Optimizer from Jar of Formulas.
Exactly,
you ought to try. Right? You ought to try taking some of that product.
But I looked across, and everybody was on their phones. Everybody. When I say everybody, I mean everybody.
Everybody.
It didn't miss a person. Everybody was looking down at their screen. And we're talking about kids that look like they were in their late teens, early 20s. This was when I was still in Florida. And then there were some people that were probably in their late 60s, I would say. Everybody's looking down at their phone. Everybody's scrolling. Everybody's looking. And I was thinking about more of the younger generation, the millennials or whatever the word is to describe that generation, about the amount of screen time that they spend and how vitally important it is for them to protect their eyes. Mm-hmm. That this is going to be the new thing, the new consequence of something that's being done all day long.
Mm-hmm. I was looking at some statistics regarding eye health, eye disease, and so on. The number of people in the United States with cataracts, 24.4 million Americans age 40 and older. By 75 years of age, approximately half of all Americans have cataracts. Okay? Glaucoma affects more than nearly 3 million Americans age 40 and older. Age-related macular degeneration, nearly 2.1 million Americans age 50 and older have late age-related macular degeneration. Diabetic retinopathy, almost 8 million Americans age 40 and older. Number of people in the United States with dry eyes, an estimated 3 million women age 50 and older and 1.68 million men age 50 and older. Corneal transplants. 48,229 corneal transplants performed in the U.S. annually. I could go on and on. We over the years we've talked about eye health, but not enough. So I'm glad you brought this up. We come back, I'll give you a chance to. I didn't mean to interrupt you. We're headed into some hard messages. You're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition, and hopefully you're watching it too.
Did you?
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk. The leading causes of blindness and low vision in the U.S. are primarily age-related eye diseases such as age-related macular degeneration, cataract, diabetic retinopathy, and glaucoma. So there are other common eye disorders, but the ones that I mentioned account for a lot of the variants for the leading causes of blindness and low vision. My guest is Dominique Ostrander. We're talking about eye health today, and it's something that we should talk more about on this show. Don't do enough of it. I'm glad that she wanted to put a spotlight on it. Well, Dominique, welcome back. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but we had to head into those hard messages. What did you have? What were you going to say?
Well, I was going to say that we take our vision for granted, and especially younger people. They just assume that their vision's going to be in place no matter what. And even if they are wearing glasses or contacts or have some sort of correction going on, it's still something that's taken for granted, as if it's going to stay that way and it's not actually going to become progressively worse. And, of course, there's always the correlation between our diet and the lack thereof, I should say, of poor quality nutrition and attributing that to eye health. And thinking, wow, that's a really far stretch, but in fact it isn't, especially when we talk about a diet that's high in carotenoids, which are the plant pigments that are derived from our food. So how many people are really eating kale, broccoli, spinach, peppers, carrots, avocado in significant amounts to really have their diet be affected by carotenoids and thereby affecting their eye health? So it's something... Again, it's something that I think people take for granted.
I agree with you.
I've often in training now been using this analogy that I think you'll appreciate, that if you think about the macula as being an internal sunglasses, that the more endowed with carotenoids our diet is or supplementation is, the darker the lens, the more protection we have against blue light from our screens and UV light. The less carotenoids and the less supplementation that we have, the lighter the lens, the more penetration is able to come through with blue light and UV light. So it's very important to supplement with carotenoids to darken the lens to protect our eyes, to protect the macula.
Well, this age-related, the AMD, age-related macular degeneration is an eye disorder, and it's associated with, your point taken, it's associated with aging. And the sharpness, the acuity, and the central vision begin to wane. Central vision is necessary for seeing objects clearly for common daily tasks, like reading, driving, your life. AMD affects the macula and the central part of the retina that allows the eye to see the finer details of objects. There are two forms of AMD, wet and dry. So, more than a few people suffer from it. I gave the numbers on it, and it's part of aging. But we can accelerate it, we can inspire it by our diet and lifestyle, wouldn't you say, as you were alluding to?
Absolutely, absolutely. And, even we talked about this recently on the air, even Apple, for example, Apple products have the night shift button because they realize, wow, this blue light that's coming from our screen at 11 o'clock at night, really not good for our eyes. So we have the night shift. Not only, obviously, the blue light affects our sleep patterns and other things, but it definitely affects the quality of our eyes over time.
What do you mean?
And
what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that night shift? What are you talking about?
They have, Gary, help me out here. They have a night shift button. So on your screen, in your settings, you can set it to night shift so that your screen becomes more of like this sort of orangey pink color.
Yes.
Versus very blue purple.
Yeah, we did your phone. You won't notice the difference, Doc, because it does it automatically, and that we did it like as soon as you got your phone, but you have it on your phone too.
Okay, so why can't they do that with computers?
Well, exactly. And I don't know if Apple products are, I don't obviously work for the company, but maybe they already do. I don't know. Maybe a caller can call in and verify that. But so again, these are the things that are important. And unfortunately, our lutein and zeaxanthin, which are primary carotenoids that help protect the health of the eye, are essential nutrients because they're required for health, but yet our bodies can't make them.
And you have several vision products, don't you? You have Vision Optimizer.
Right, and then our macular protective factors, which is actually something that we came out with this in mind, people that are spending tremendous amounts of time on their screens, computers, phones, iPads, etc.
What's the product called? Macular
protective factors.
MPF. So that's
exactly.
Good. And then you have that other standby product you've had for years, Vision Optimizer, loaded with antioxidants, right?
Exactly. Yes. Our Vision Optimizer is truly an outstanding antioxidant formula. It's a very comprehensive formula from everything from vitamin C, B1, B2, B3, B6, selenium, taurine, quercetin, alpha-lipoic, blackcurrant, grapeseed. We also have lutein in there at 10 milligrams, zeaxanthin at 2 milligrams. I mean, it's really a tremendous eye product. Tremendous.
Cataracts, this is where you get a clouding of the eye lens and is the leading cause of blindness worldwide. People maybe not know that, and a leading cause of vision loss in the U.S. Cataracts can occur, you don't have to be elderly, can occur at any age because it has a variety of causes, and can even be present at birth, which I didn't know until I started to do a little bit of research. The treatment is the removal of the cataract. That's very common, widely available to people. But you run into insurance coverage, treatment costs, patient choice. I mean, all kinds of issues involved there. 20.5 million Americans 40 and older have cataract in one or both eyes, and 6 million have their lens removed operatively. The total number of people who have cataracts is estimated to increase to 30 million by 2020. When we come back, I want to ask you about that, Dominique. We're seeing over the last couple of decades this linear rise in eye health issues. We'll come back. And I'm going to propose something to you about that, too. Okay, good. We'll take care of that. We're going to head it into the top of the hour. We are coast to coast, so we have to, take care of business across the country. People, news, traffic, weather, and advertisements, and this and that. It's all good. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition. We are coast to coast, including Hawaii, and we're global. We get global by streaming. You can visit letstalknutrition.com and watch the show there if you drift away from your radio.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our number one ingredient.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition.
Because you
The show
deserve
will return
high-quality
shortly.
nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA certified organic. So
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk
Country Life
Nutrition.
Vitamins
The
is
show
also
will
the
return
first supplement
shortly.
company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as
Dr. Michael
Coenzyme
Garko.
B
Thank you for
Advanced
watching
for
Let's
increased
Talk
energy,
Nutrition.
or
Following
Flex
commercial
Able
messages,
for
the
joint
show will
health.
return
Country
shortly.
Life Vitamins'
LTN
commitment
streams
to ensure
live Monday
all of
through
our
Friday,
products
9
are
to 11
pure,
a.m.
wholesome,
Eastern on
gluten-free
YouTube,
supplements,
Facebook,
full of
and the
natural
LTN
goodness,
website. The show
provides
also
peace of
airs on
mind with the
radio,
knowledge
coast to
you are
coast,
using a
including
brand you can
Hawaii, Monday
trust.
through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern.
The ever-increasing
Please check
stress
your
and
local
toxicity
listings.
we are
We'll be
exposed
right
to
back.
from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of
This is Dr.
all-natural,
Michael Garko.
high-quality
Thank you for
fiber
watching
and
Let's Talk
internal
Nutrition.
cleansing
The
products.
show will return
By using
shortly.
all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity.
This is Dr. Michael
With nearly
Garko.
30
Thank you
years
for watching
dedicated
Let's
to
Talk
all-natural
Nutrition.
cleansing
The show
products,
will return
it's
shortly.
easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial
The proceeding
messages, the
was
show
a
will
commercial
return shortly.
program paid
LTN
for by
streams
Let's
live
Talk
Monday through
Nutrition,
Friday, 9 to 11 a.m.
LLC.
Eastern
I
on
am Schmidt.
YouTube,
Join Robert
Facebook,
Harwood from
and
the
the
Harwood
LTN
Financial
website.
Group and
The
me
show
for a
also
daily
airs on
blueprint for
radio,
your
coast to
finances.
coast,
A
including
topical
Hawaii,
radio show
Monday
that
through
helps put
Friday,
you on
9
the
to
right
11
track
a.m.
financially.
Eastern. Please
Win
check your
and
local
retirement
listings.
right
We'll
after
be
the
right
Schmidt
back.
Show, weekdays, 6:06 p.m. on 1250 WHNZ.
What is the Del Walmsley Radio Show?
Welcome to the Del Walmsley Radio Show, where the hype ends and the help begins. I'm your host, Del Walmsley, and as always, we're working on your financial freedom.
Listen to the Del Walmsley Radio Show.
This is
Weekdays
Dr.
at
Michael
1 p.m.
Garko.
on
Thank you for
1250
watching
Wins,
Let's Talk
WHNZ.
Nutrition. The show will
From the
return
Weather
shortly.
Center, Abrahamson and Uterwick. See the results. The Injury Lawyers. Pinellas Hillsborough.
Abundant sunshine, warm, less humid, high 87. Breezy tonight and comfortable, low 65.
This is Dr.
Tomorrow,
Michael
sunny,
Garko.
warm
Thank
and
you for
dry,
watching Let's
high
Talk
87.
Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Mothers Against Drunk Driving supports victims of drunk driving, drug driving, and underage drinking at no charge. Call our 24-hour victim helpline at 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org. That's MADD.org.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through
Deborah
Friday, 9 to
Rodriguez.
11
A
a.m.
deadly
Eastern.
attack on
Please check your local
journalists
listings.
in Afghanistan.
We'll be right back.
ISIS has claimed responsibility for a double suicide bombing in Kabul that killed 25 people, including 9 reporters, lured to their deaths covering the first explosion. CBS's Vicki Barker is at the foreign desk.
The first bomber drove a motorcycle.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
In Kabul's embassy quarter, when a crowd of journalists rushed to the scene, a second attacker on foot detonated his bomb in the middle of them, deliberately targeting the journalists. An AFP photographer and
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
The 22-year Agence France press veteran. His name was Shah Marai.
He gradually lost hope and wrote of his mounting despair, but he never quit documenting the great anguish of his country.
50 migrants from Central America have been taken into processing for asylum at the Mexican-U.S. border. 150 others are hopeful the day after arriving in Tijuana. CBS's Maria Villarreal
and the
has an
LTN
update.
website.
We know
The
that
show
several of
also
them have
airs
been
on
given
radio, coast
white
to coast,
armbands to
including
wear.
Hawaii,
These are the people
Monday
that
through
have met with
Friday,
the
9 to
immigration
11 a.m.
attorneys.
Eastern.
They
feel
Please
they have
check your
good
local
cases for
listings.
seeking
We'll be right
asylum,
back.
and they are asking that those cases take priority when the doors open later this morning.
President Trump is talking up a planned summit with North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un this morning. Correspondent Stephen Portnoy has details from the White House.
The president's hoping to get a summit on the calendar in the
This
next
is Dr.
3 to
Michael
4
Garko.
weeks.
Thank you for
Sources
watching
say
Let's
the White
Talk
House's
Nutrition.
preferred
The show will
location
return
is Singapore.
shortly.
Mongolia is also under consideration. In a tweet, the president is crowdsourcing, asking followers if the Peace House on the border between North and South Korea is a more representative.
This is Dr. Michael
important, and
Garko. Thank you for
lasting site
watching
a
Let's
summit.
Talk
That's where
Nutrition.
Kim
The show
Jong-un
will
met with
return
South
shortly.
Korea's president.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. And welcome to the show. Great to be with you. Thanks for stopping by today. Keep your vision in sight and keep your future in sight. How about that? Keep your future in sight. Take care of your eyes. Dominique Ostrander is my guest. She made a very good point. We tend to take our eyesight for granted. Well, as the nature of human nature, we tend to take a lot of things for granted. Our eyesight, our hearing, just lots of things. Even our health overall. One of the things I've been bound and determined to do on this show is at least raise our consciousness about how important our health is, our wellness and our well-being, and to remind people gently, and sometimes I do it with great passion. Especially when I get animated when I see the craziness that goes on sometimes. But all in all, we have a great sense of humor about, we don't take ourselves too seriously, because I don't want that to get in the way of the most important message here, and that is to educate and empower the listener and the viewer, and then myself too, with you. I'm with you, so that we can live a long life with quality of life. I was, over the weekend, I'm in the process of having a house built. I thought, before I leave this earth, I would like to have my own house started from scratch. And I go to the site they're building it as we speak, and I go every Saturday or Sunday, and sometimes I'll have my breakfast there. They haven't even put up the drywall yet. And I was thinking yesterday, as I was there, that, you work hard, you struggle, and all these things, and we get so distracted from what's important. I was thinking what the house means to me. It symbolically has great meaning, given all that's happened to me over the last couple of years. And how we forget about what's really, really relevant in your home, your family. But all of those things will disappear into the background when what happens when you get sick. Then all of a sudden, everything falls back. And that was on my mind yesterday. I was standing there in the middle of this project at my home, and thinking, yeah, I get it. It's important to me, but I was so thankful for having some good health at this moment. As I said, and you all know, most of you know what happened to me. So, but I kept it in perspective. I said, it's your health. Think about your health. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. And that's what we're trying to do on the show in the simplest ways, honestly. That's what the effort is about. And we're doing our darndest. Well, I'm thinking in any creative way to get you and myself involved in our own destiny. Your health is something you can do something about. And losing your eyesight, boy, there's probably more than a few people, given the thousands of people that listen and watch every day, every week and month. Just on the stream, we get 30,000 hits a day. That's 1 million people a month. How many of us, we sometimes, including me, that happened to me. But, I know people that gotten very ill, and then they revert right back to where they were before. Man, you can't let that happen.
That frustrates me so bad, especially on social media posts. Oh, pray for me that I'm in the hospital, yada, yada, yada. And as soon as they get out of the hospital, they're back in the bar, back, drinking, smoking, eating improperly. I mean,
You get a reprieve. You get released from that disease, and you're free.
You see setbacks in people's lives, and we've talked about this in the past. And one of the things that we just brought up during a break was a little bit's better than nothing.
Right. A little bit better than nothing. So whatever little change you can make, whatever little improvement you can make in your life, in your quality of your life by focusing on your health, your wellness, and well-being means something. It does. Everything counts.
My daughter said something to me over the weekend, and I teared up over it. And it was, she goes, "Dad, that shirt looks like a dress on you now."
Because you lost so much weight.
I've lost so much weight.
And I keep reminding you got to lose more. So
yeah,
I'm just saying.
But it keeps you motivated. But see, that's the thing. A lot of people don't have that motivation to do that. They don't have that person that sits on their shoulder and says, "Hey, don't eat that Snickers bar. Eat that carrot." I've learned. The first time I've had breakfast in a long time was you brought me breakfast, and my body's not used to it because I don't do breakfast anymore because I do the fast.
And I didn't do you a favor.
No, but I learned I still, even if you bring it, I'm not going to eat it now because I learned it. I was miserable until about 1 o'clock.
Wow.
So
it's okay.
But I did thank you for breakfast, though.
Well, it's my pleasure. Glad I got you sick. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Speaking of getting sick, and we're talking about the retina and eyes.
Yes.
I got sick one time, and I
ruptured a vessel
in my eye.
Yeah. Well,
is there anything that can fix that? Let me ask.
It'll repair itself. It'll heal itself. But there's some things that happen that are very difficult and irreversible. We're going to get into that with Dominique Ostrander. She made some wonderful points. But I wanted to share with you a couple of interesting facts about the eye. The eye, from an evolutionary standpoint, began to develop 550 million years ago. And the simplest eyes were they were just patches of photoreceptor protein in single-celled animals. That was it. The entire length of all the eyelashes said by a human in their life is over 98 feet, with each eyelash having a span of about 5 months. Just little interesting facts. To protect our eyes, they're positioned in the way they are in that hollowed eye socket for a reason. It's to protect them because they're so vulnerable. The eyebrows prevent sweat from dripping into your eyes. And here you thought they were to go with your hairstyle. And your eyelashes keep dirt out of your eyes. That's what they're there to do. An eye, your eye and mine, is composed of more than 2 million working parts. Think about that. The single eye. Only 1/6 of the human eyeball is exposed. Corneas are the only tissues that don't have blood. The human eye weighs approximately just under an ounce and is about an inch across. The eye cannot be transplanted. There are more than 1 million nerve fibers connect each eye to the brain, and currently we're not able to reconstruct those connections according to this one from Discovery, giving them attribution. I'll tell you some more interesting things about the eye. Let's go to Tampa, Florida, and talk to Bill. Bill, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on, Bill.
I had a question. Thank you, Doctor. But first, a comment. Just this past weekend, I was out on a friend's boat, and we went to one of these car washes, and we were getting ready to spray it down. He took his glasses. I said, "What did you take glasses off for?" Well, last time I did this, some sand got and scratched the lens of my expensive glasses. I'm thinking, okay, but it's okay to get in your eye, but not your glasses.
It's going to scratch.
I mean, a $200 pair of glasses versus, like you're saying, a $2 million set of eyes. But my question to you, Doctor, is since you went through your
cancer
and stuff.
Cancer, yeah.
I'm still scared of the word. And I've built a couple houses. How do you react now? Because I'm sure you have, rough patches with some contractors. How do you handle yourself now?
Okay, when we come back, I'll share that with you and how I see the world now. And since I got sick and I'll tell you a little bit about that. I will just spend a minute or two on it. But your point's well taken. I know what you're getting at, and then I'll share with you something that I wish I could do over, but it happens. I'll be self-disclosive.
Almost 52% of men experience erectile dysfunction and benign prostatic hyperplasia. If you've had challenges with virility, sexual health, or low energy, Body Vigor's Alpha Extension may be the answer for you. Body Vigor's Alpha Extension can help revitalize your alpha male and extend your love. Our formula is one of the highest quality nutraceuticals available, formulated to support the processes involved in promoting a healthy male sex drive, energy, and stamina. Alpha Extension has 2 powerful herbal blends, Virilla Max, which focuses on male sexual health, and T-Pump Activator, which helps balance your testosterone levels. Revitalize your alpha male with Body Vigor's Alpha Extension, exclusively available on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Dominique Ostrander is my guest. Dominique, welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. You made some interesting points in that first hour. I'm going to ask you the question as to why you think there has been this steady linear increase in eye disorders and diseases. Before I do that, I want to answer Bill's question. He asked me, since I got sick a couple of years ago now, it'll be almost 2 years come October with cancer, and I'm having a house bill, how I deal with contractors. And in other words, how am I dealing with those situations that typically get people upset? And 99% of the time now, I don't. Once in a blue moon, I will slip a grip and, find myself engaged in something and getting upset where I shouldn't. This very morning it happened. I walk into Starbucks, and there are two people ahead of me. They're together. They ordered their drink in a matter of a minute, and then I ordered mine, which was 4 Ristretto shots. That's it, in a small cup. I'm standing there, and I'm waiting. The drink for the other people in front of me came. They sat down. They were sitting for a good while, and I'm looking at my watch. 10 minutes has gone by. And I got irritated, and I said to the one person behind the counter, I said, I have to go. I got to leave. I can't wait here any longer, because I'm thinking traffic. You only have a small window, 15, 20-minute window. You pass that window, you end up, it puts 20 more minutes or so on your ride in. Gary can tell you that. And I'm trying to beat this traffic. And I started to walk out the door, and then I pivoted, and I turned around, and then I said in an upset voice, I wasn't hysterical or anything, but I let them know. I said, you know something? I said, I know that y'all are important, putting a lot of emphasis on these drinks that people order, and for the to-go, whatever they call that, you order it ahead of time. And I said, I understand that you're trying to get those drinks out. I said, but why should this person in the store be penalized for that? I said, how long does it take to draw 4 Ristretto shots? I've been waiting over 10 minutes now. I said, it's just not right. And I turned around and walked out. And I felt bad about that. I shouldn't have said anything, I guess. But that's 99% of the time. Now I don't. I just let it go. Not worth it. But for some reason this morning, I wasn't focused enough and just being mindful. And, I felt bad about it. I spoke harsh words to those. I didn't swear or curse or anything like that. I wasn't ugly. But they knew that a customer was not happy. And the barista that was making the drinks, she saw me standing there. And there's this little tiny cup. All she had to do was draw 4 shots. But I had to wait till she filled all the orders for the people that called in on the phone. And I'm a paying patron right there in front of you. You'd think that you'd be half awake and say, I got to get this guy out of here. He's been standing there a long time. Well, I felt bad about it. To Aunt Bill's question, I see the world very differently, and I try to put things in perspective. And the things that used to get me upset don't. But once in a blue moon, like this morning, it will happen. I'm human. But I'll work on it and, try to do better. Dominique, welcome back.
Thank you, Dr. Garko. Okay, so to your point about what happened this morning, so here's business 101. You deal with the customer in front of you, and the phone person says, you say, please hold on. Business 101. You deal with the customer in front of you that is in your store, in your establishment, whatever it is, face to face. Business 101.
Well, and the barista that was making...
You were right. You were right.
Well, the barista making the drinks, she didn't take the orders. They give the orders to her, and she was just making them. And she made, I don't know how many drinks before, and she had that little cup sitting. She didn't even notice it probably. One of the baristas had to tell her when I said, I got to go. I'm leaving. And then I started to walk out, and then I pivoted, and I turned back around. And I said, and then that's when I shared with her what was on my mind. And then finally, my drink appeared miraculously.
Right, no, but even so, then whoever was telling her to fill the drink orders should have also told her, and again, you know, this is the kind of thing that trickles down from the top, right? We know that in business, customer service, you know, if it's kind of crappy at the top, it's going to be really crappy at the bottom.
But,
So
you know, but the lesson to learn there is that, and, you know, Bill's question was a good question. Keep things in perspective. You know this from your own experience with health and your family and whatnot. Some of these, it's part of health and wellness. This showed about life, you know, and I should have just, you know, turned around, walked out and let it go. But that's the first time in 2 years that I really got that animated with somebody and had to, you know, I sort of unpacked at least a small overnight bag. I didn't unpack a suitcase.
Well, I had sort of an experience. I can share this on the air if we have a minute. I was at a doctor last week, and I had never been there. Besides the office being filthy dirty, I mean, the actual waiting room was hideously dirty, and which I can't even begin to tell you what that set off inside of me. But besides that, there was a room full of patients waiting, so the physician was running hours and hours behind, no exaggeration. And in comes a woman probably in her mid-80s, very hunched over, can barely walk with a cane. And she manages to make her way to the window, fill out whatever paperwork she needs, and hand it back to the millennial sitting behind the desk. She then takes her seat, and the millennial calls her name. And it's a struggle for this. I don't know how this woman arrived at the doctor's office. I don't know who helped her. She was by herself. I don't know if she had a service drive her. But one of the other female patients stood up and said, no, I'll take your papers back up for you.
Hold your thought. We'll continue that narrative. This is about health and wellness, your mental health, and, you know, managing these difficult moments.
Women who are pregnant or planning to have a child have specific nutritional needs. Maintaining optimal nutritional intake is important for mother and baby. Body Vigor's Preferred Prenatal can help mother and baby receive the appropriate building blocks for growth, development, and healthy function. The Preferred Prenatal formula provides essential vitamins and minerals, along with added support ingredients such as folic acid and DHA. Preferred Prenatal also incorporates a bonus herbal blend to help the mom-to-be with the uncomfortable side effects of pregnancy, like nausea, vomiting, mood swings, and uterine health. Support a healthy pregnancy for you and your baby with Preferred Prenatal, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show and whatever you may be doing. And we have one more affiliate on which and by which you can catch the show. And finally, we made it into Panama City. I've been itching to get in that market. And we are now. And we're being aired on WLTG AM 1430. And I want to thank John. I haven't met John or talked to him, but our syndicator knows John very well and speaks very highly of him. And just want to thank him for allowing us to come into his neck of the woods up there and airing us on his station, WLTG AM 1430, Panama City. That's a nice market. It's a good market. And I've wanted to get into that market for a long time. And so finally we're there. And we're very grateful. And John, thank you very much. I hope I get a chance to meet you and talk to you face to face, or at least on the phone at some point. I just can't express to you how grateful I am for us being able to be in that neck of the woods with you. Thanks a lot. We're grateful.
And this show's brought to us by the Olives Leaves Nutrition Center, too.
Right. And I voiced some promos. They'll be airing it up there, and we're happy to do it, and whatever else we can do for all the affiliates, big, small, and in between, and whatever. You know, everyone counts and everybody counts. We're all in it together. Dominique, so you're in the doctor's office. Place is dirty.
Yes,
Doctor's running.
I am. Yes.
Doctor's running behind a couple of hours or so. in walks a very infirmed elderly woman in her 80s, you don't even know how she got there. I've seen that so many times when I was being treated for cancer. And then they give her the paperwork, and then what happened?
And then they called her name, and the girl was behind the desk was very snarky with me alone. And so besides that, but they called her name to bring back whatever or give her something. And so it would require this woman to get up. And when I say movement was very difficult, I'm probably being generous. So another female patient jumped in and said, no, it's okay. I'll take that up for you. And so she does. And then maybe a minute or two later, they call her name again. And so the female patient, the other one, I stood up, she stood up, and she's like, no, I'll get it. So I was like, okay. I was a little bit further back in the room, and she goes up there and brings the woman, and then a third time. And that's when I stood up, and I walked over to the window, and I walked over to the girl, and I said, do you not realize that this lady is on a cane? That movement is very difficult. Come out here and talk to her. And then a woman in the background stood up and said, oh, no, that's a HIPAA violation. She can't do that.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? I said, that's a human disrespect violation.
How about that?
And I proceeded to take my $40 copay back and leave the office.
You did?
Did. Dr. Garko, I was appalled. And I said, if they're going to treat this woman, and because here's where I'm feeling this, and this is why your coffee story brought this about, it trickles down from the top. So if that's how the physicians are treating patients, because it trickles down from the top.
Yeah.
So if the physicians are that disrespectful, it's going to peter down.
Sure, it will filter down. It will filter down.
It will filter down.
And again, at the end of the day, we're all in it together. And especially when people are sick and infirmed and elderly and all that at the same time, you got to be, no matter what, you got to most of the time, most people are mostly good. That's what I've concluded through all that I've gone through. Most of the time, most people are mostly good. But once in a while, there are a few that, most of the time, they're not so good.
They fall in the cracks.
They fall, and you have experiences like that. I get it, but I try to keep things in perspective now and stay calm, be patient, and remind myself of what's really important, and that's what we got to try to do.
But that was perspective, I think.
Yeah, I felt bad. I felt bad.
Allowing somebody to be mistreated is not okay. And where maybe a few years ago, I would have just, wow, that's really terrible for them to treat, and not done anything about it.
You took your $40 and left.
Proactive.
Took your copay and left.
Yes.
That took a lot of courage to do that. You created a scene. You brought attention to yourself, and they probably called you a bunch of names when you left.
That's okay.
That's
and then
okay.
I proceeded to tell another physician who referred me there exactly what happened.
Yeah. Well, there are more than a few people listening that have had stories like that, and we don't like it because you feel disrespected, and Lord knows most of us are just a speck of sand on the beach, but you know what? Each one of those grains of sand together make the beach. So that's how I see it.
Right. No man is an island to himself.
None. And here we are. But no, we spent time talking about this, took it off topic for your time, but you felt it was important, and I get it. No, I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to do better. So back to our topic about eyes. Y'all created this new product, macular protective factors. That product, what's in it, and why do you think it's so good now?
So our macular protective factors, it's so good because it literally addresses the problems that we're facing as far as screen time. So we're facing tremendous amount of blue light penetration. And okay, back in the day, I don't know if you've ever been to a tanning bed, but everybody was like, oh my gosh, no, you have to have eye goggles. Even to this day, they don't let you in the tanning bed without eye goggles because of the UV penetration that happens in a tanning bed. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, you got to have your eye goggles. But yet at the same time, we're out there, millennials, I see them running around, looking at their screens, driving, doing all kinds of things, and their eyes are just getting penetrated with all this light. A lot of them, and I've talked to them, young girls that are beauty tubers, as we call them, following beauty tube, don't want to wear sunglasses like the gentleman was saying. Your $2 million pair of eyes, you'd rather scratch your eyes than scratch your expensive sunglasses. And these girls running around going, I'd really rather not have sunglass marks in my nose than protect my eyes.
Yeah. Doesn't make sense, does it?
It doesn't. So our macular protective factors has 20 milligrams of lutein, 10 milligrams of mesozeaxanthin, and 4 milligrams of astaxanthin.
I would take that not just for eyes. I would just take that for antioxidants. Wow. Those are hefty doses.
Exactly.
Those are hefty doses.
Yes.
I'm not surprised. I know that Jaro, he wants to make sure it's done right, and that's good. No, that's great. We'll come back. We'll talk some more about this. Macular protective factors from Jaro Formula. They also have another product called Vision Optimizer, which is the bomb. I mean, you instead of taking a bunch of antioxidants in individual bottles and this and that, you got them all collected in one product. Come back. We'll have the LTN health question of the day. I just gave you the answer a moment ago.
Are your joints feeling out of date and stiff? Is that old sports injury flaring up? Is your body aching from the daily wear and tear at work? Body Vigor's Joint Ready keeps you at the ready for any joint pain that gets out of line. Unfortunately, as we age, joint pain becomes more common. Body Vigor's Joint Ready can help provide relief so you can continue to go about your day. Our formula contains sulfated forms of glucosamine and chondroitin. Studies show that these sulfated forms are more effective than regular glucosamine bound to hydrochloride. Joint Ready promotes a healthy inflammatory response, facilitates cartilage synthesis, and provides additional antioxidants. Keep your joints at the ready with Body Vigor's Joint Ready, exclusively on Amazon.com.
Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Here's the LTN health question of the day. I just announced that we are in a new market as part of our syndication. Here's the question. Which city did I tell you we are now airing in? Was it A, Ocean City, Maryland, B, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, C, Panama City, Florida, or D, Salt Lake City, Utah? What is the newest affiliated city that we are, Let's Talk Nutrition now airs? Oklahoma City, Maryland, Ocean City, Maryland, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Panama City, Florida, or Salt Lake City, Utah. I'll give you a hint. WLTGAM 1430.
Hopefully we can get somebody from that market to call in at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-8255. We are live, so call in.
Was it Ocean City, Oklahoma City, Panama City, or Salt Lake City? Dominique, welcome back. Do you think people, their diet is rich enough in zeaxanthin, lutein, and these particular compounds that are good for ocular health, eye health? Do you think they're getting enough in their diet? Really?
No, absolutely not. Mm-hmm. Absolutely not. They're not, and that's why we have to supplement with it. And it's a theory that when we were talking about why this linear increase in younger generations developing eye cancers, cataracts especially, macular degeneration, and a lot of that has to do, and a proposed theory is the poor diets. And even something like lack of vitamin C, vitamin E, and of course carotenoids, that there are nutritional deficiencies in those areas.
You've never saw Bugs Bunny wearing glasses.
Right, exactly. That's why they always said
he ate carrots
for your vision.
Right? He ate carrots. You didn't see Bugs Bunny with glasses on.
Yeah, that was not right. Exactly. That wasn't an old one. Well, I mean, that was actually
Bugs Bunny did more for people eating carrots than I'd done in my whole career, and any other health talk show person. Am I right? Bugs Bunny raised the consciousness about eating carrots, right? I'm just saying.
Right.
Yeah, whatever way people respond to the messenger, too. Let's go to Cleveland, not Ohio, but Georgia. Mary, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on, Mary.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Well,
thank you for taking my call.
Oh, well, are you kidding? We'll always take your call. So we're now in a new market, a new city. Is it Ocean City, Oklahoma City, Panama City, or Salt Lake City?
Panama City.
Yeah, it is Panama City. Cleveland, Georgia. Do people get confused and think you live in Ohio?
All the time. All the time.
Do they ever send mail? Do they have your name and send it to Cleveland, Ohio someplace?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Because I think the zip code helps.
Yeah, the zip code helps. Well, we're so glad that you. Where is Cleveland, Georgia, by the way? What's the biggest city?
Okay. It's northeast of Atlanta.
Northeast of Atlanta. We're in the Atlanta market.
Yeah.
That you're picking us up because we're in Atlanta, so you're picking us up from that station, I presume.
From WRWH.
What is it?
WRWH.
Okay.
Here in Cleveland.
Okay. Well, good. Well,
I listen to you every day.
Oh, thank you very much for doing it. Go ahead.
Yes, and I'm also a cancer thriver.
Yes, ma'am.
So I appreciate the fact that you shared that on the radio.
It was my privilege and my humble effort to share it so that others understand that what that is about and that nobody is exempt from it. Right, Mary?
Correct. And nutrition plays such a big role.
It does play. It does, Mary. It does. Do you live by yourself?
I might as well. My daughters have an apartment in my house with their children.
Yeah, they're busy.
But it's like I'm by myself.
Yeah.
We have totally separate areas.
Yeah. Well, you have family around. That's a good thing, Mary. And
correct.
You keep up your a good attitude and the value of your health. I know that you value it, and I'm glad that you made it to where you are and dealing with cancer. I understand, as you know, and you can call this show anytime you want for any reason that you want. Okay.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Doctor.
My pleasure. It's a privilege to have you on the air. That's why we do this show. Let me just tell you this. That's why I get up every day for people such as Mary to do this show. Wherever people across this country and across the planet, I want to connect. We're all in it together, and we'll have guests on like Dominique shared her story about seeing that elderly woman in the doctor's office that was mistreated. She got up, asked for a copay, and Dominique walked out of there. I mean, we have to be kinder to one another, and we can do better at this. Dominique, thanks for being on today and sharing your story, but also talking about this new product, Macular Protective Factors from Natural Factors. Don't forget their Vision Optimizer. Keep your future in sight. Take care of your eyes. Wear your sunglasses. Don't buy those chintzy. They look pretty. It's like cool shoes. They typically don't fit well. The cute shoes, they look nice, but they don't work. Some of these sunglasses look great, but they don't work. Spend a few dollars, protect your eyes. Do yourself a favor. Keep your future in sight. Dominique, thanks so much. I hope we can see you on Friday. We'll pray that you can make it.
Thank you, Dr. Garko. Thank you.
And if you can't, thank you for the gift basket. We'll raffle that off, and I'll make sure that I remind the audience that it came from you and Jaro Formulas.
Yes, thank you. And hello to Olive Leaves. That's my account up in Panama City.
Oh, you know those people. Okay, great.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
I love them.
Oh, wonderful. Well, we're happy to have the wonderful Olive Leaves and WLTG AM 1430, John up there with his station in Panama City. We finally made it. See, it's a small world. We love it. Your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace.